What is up, YouTubians? Kuda Below here, coming at you with another exciting video. Going to talk about sprouting today and how basically the chives are taking a little bit longer than the superfood microgreen mix. Okay, so let's talk about that real quick. I'm using 32-ounce mason jars, right? These were clean, disinfected, sterile when I started with them. I'm also using stainless steel sprouting lids because I prefer the stainless steel over the plastic. There's a whole nother video on that. And basically what's going on is I started with 1 teaspoon of seeds in each jar. This one I started with a teaspoon of chive seeds. This one I started with a teaspoon of the superfood microgreen mix, which is basically broccoli, radish, purple kohlrabi, turnip, and collard. That's what's in here. And as you can see, obviously, the chives are taking their sweet-ass time. They're basically slower growing. They're not growing as quickly or as fast as obviously the superfood microgreen mix is going. But the process is the same for both. Basically, what I did was I started them on the same day, which was a Thursday, soaked them overnight in water. Then basically the next day, every 12 hours, what I'm doing is I'm filling up the jar with water, letting it soak for I'd say about a minute or two, something like that, and then pouring the water off into my garden and onto my other plants. So at least I'm not wasting any water. But filtered water, the same in both cases. Same scenario for both. I'm keeping them both in a shady counter, like a shady spot on my countertop. But as you can see, obviously the chives are taking a while. There's also more, I think there's more of an attrition rate. There's more of the seeds that have not sprouted. Like here's one that hasn't sprouted. Here's a couple, one of them sprouted, one of them didn't. And then basically there's a few in there. There's like a whole cluster of them right here where like a lot of them did not sprout. So sad to hear that. I wish more of these would have sprouted. Maybe they're just taking a while. Maybe they will sprout eventually. Who knows? But I am now 8 days into the process. I started on a Thursday. Fast forward a week plus a day. Today's Friday. So these are the results after 8 days. And don't get me wrong. These had also a little bit of an attrition rate. Like there was some in here that didn't sprout. That one didn't sprout. I think there's a couple over here, a few over here. So the attrition rate is kind of the same. You know, these I know probably will never sprout because it's been 8 days in. And obviously the bulk of the sprouting has already happened with the superfood microgreen mix. On this side, if they haven't yet sprouted, who knows? They might not. Let's see what happens. But just wanted to do this comparison to show everybody out there that if you are sprouting chives at home, don't feel alone if you feel like your chives are just taking forever to sprout. So that's something to consider. That's why I did this whole video. And by the way, feeling the camaraderie of everybody, spreading the love in the room, I would encourage everybody to hit that subscribe button down there below. Please subscribe to this channel. I thank each and every one of you that have subscribed so far. You're awesome. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers now, so please hit that subscribe button down there below if you haven't already. Also, down in the description, there is a link to my Facebook page. That's Cooter Malloy Product Reviews. So make sure to check out that Facebook page. Like, follow, and subscribe on there if you like what you're seeing. Also, down in the description there, down below, there are some links to some pretty cool products. So make sure to check those out. I'm Cooter Malloy, sharing the knowledge, spreading information, trying to basically help people make an informed decision and to feel the camaraderie of this whole thing we call life. And I will catch you all on the next exciting video.